All right, how's the sound? Let me, is the sound here? Yo, Holy Adonis, can you hear me by any chance? And how's my spelling on top of that? What's better, my sound or my spelling? uh, all right, perfect. Yeah, this is like my third time trying to do the stream today for some reason. I can never get a normal freaking stream going. Every single time I try to do a stream, something happens. It's either the video, the camera won't connect, or this time the sound out of nowhere just decided not to work. Okay. All right, perfect. Yeah, Brett. It's not the Russians. It's the car salesman. Oh, it's not the Russians. It's the car salesman. That's who is hacking our stream. Oh my God! Yeah, third time is a charm. That is true. All right. Oh, I don't know if we're actually gonna have anybody here. Half the people left, but hopefully we're gonna get some notifications and people are gonna come back. You're coming down loud and clear. Awesome, guys. If you got any questions, let's do this. Let's get them going. What's up, Kevin? How's it going? Flyby. Thanks for tuning in. Brent, Holy Adonis. It's the worst of two worlds. Car salesmen and hackers. Russian hacker. Oh God. Yeah, we beat the Russian car salesman hackers. We got a sound. Oh, yep. Prickly pear, it's the lizards. That's the funniest thing. I was watching some Alex Jones shit from 2010. He was less crazy. I swear he actually made more sense in 2010 than he does now. But then again, you know, the frogs weren't gay. How Lester Berthard, how can a Subaru in Maine be $5,000 cheaper than Wisconsin? If you didn't get a purchase order, then it doesn't actually mean it's $5,000 cheaper. It just means it's advertised cheaper. Advertised price is not the same as a selling price. I mean, there's a bunch of dealers here in Florida that are selling cars $10,000 below everywhere else. But then you have to qualify for a bunch of bullshit. And if you don't qualify, you're not going to get price. And the chances of you qualifying are pretty much zero. So it's like, you know, if you win a lottery, if you can dance, fucking sing and hula hoop at the same time while riding a unicycle, while being the president of the United States, you'll get a 50% discount. Well, the chances of that happening are not very likely. So yeah, listen, Lester, unless you have a buyer's order, you don't have a price. G-Man, what's up, dude? What are some good sports cars for $25,000? Oh, dude, that's a good fucking question. See, the cool thing about sports cars, you either buy performance sports cars or you buy something that has two doors. That's the and $25,000 sports cars. Fuck. GTR, R32, R33 from Japan. I don't really know. RX 30, RX-7, STI, fuck, what else? Mitsubishi Evo, that's a good fucking car. What else? There are options, but to me, sports cars are like high power, high performance sports. Mitsubishi Evo, I would probably say for 25 grand, the best thing you can get is a Evo. That's my final answer. Holy Adonis, I want to buy a Toyota Avalon 2013. What is your estimation on miles I can get if I want to spend $12,000? It depends, Holy Adonis, if you want to buy a clean title or rebuild title. So, Holy Adonis, you just gotta go out into the market, see what you can. How many dealers have you contacted with the $12,000? You know, you got 12 grand. How many dealers have you contacted? What sort of a range are you at? And it's gonna depend. Clean title versus rebuild title. Clean title is gonna have more miles, but rebuild title is gonna be cheaper and it's gonna have less miles. Daniel Woods, hello, I'm looking to buy a 2000 Subaru from a co-worker. What do you think? Don't buy it. Watch my video about Subarus. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send you a link, okay? And you just copy this link and watch it later, okay? Let me go to my channel. I'm gonna find you the video because I like you that much, because I don't want you to get screwed. This let me hop over here. Subaru. There's a Subaru video that I have on my channel. It's called a $7 billion scam. There you go. Watch this video or just copy and paste this link, and I guarantee you I'll change your mind on a Subaru in 5 minutes. JS, if you were the same, if they were the same price, would you go with the newer Camry or an older Avalon or the older Lexus ES? Oh, Lexus ES by far. I have a 10-year-old Lexus ES. I wouldn't trade it for anything else besides a newer fucking more luxury car. Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, would if I had a magical trade, if somebody just decide, hey Dan, I'll give you a free car, 2010, your 2010 Lexus for a brand new 2020 Toyota Camry or a Honda Accord, I'm keeping my Lexus. It's just more luxurious. Then how did you buy any Silverado truck with anyone so far? No, no, 2019. Your name is literally 2019. No, I haven't. Well, there was one guy that we were looking for a Chevy Silverado, but besides that, there was just one guy. But yeah, he was on a stream last stream, and he bought a really nice truck, like a really nice truck. Second Life, what deal you got on the Prius? On anomaly, or is that we can expect? That's not an anomaly. He bought I think it is a 2014 or a 2015 Prius with like 36,000 miles or 38,000 miles for $13,000. It had a rebuild title. So literally that Prius would have been somewhere around with that trim level, because he got a high trim level. He got leather seats and all the bullshit. So he got almost the highest trim level. So there was like level 5 and he got level 4. That car would have been somewhere around $18,000. So he saved, we were able to save him $5 grand just because we found that car. And there was another car that we found for him. It was pretty much the same car, the same year, same miles. The only difference was it was clean, but it was lower trim level. It was clean title, but lower trim level. So he decided, since he's gonna keep this car forever and he didn't really care about the resale value, he went with the rebuild title but higher trim level. He wanted more stuff, fancy stuff, you know, all the nice features and stuff. So, you know, if you care about the resale value of a car, if you're not going to be keeping it for 10 years, then definitely go with the clean title. But if you're going to be keeping the car until it blows up, it doesn't matter. You're going to sell your car with 250,000 miles. If it has an accident or it has no accident, the $100, it's not going to make any difference. You're going to sell it for $700 or you're going to sell it for $900. Who gives a shit? But up front, you save like $5,000. Gary, Dan, type in a text so I can show you my bill of sales when I pay. Type your Gary, I don't know what you mean. Type in your text. You mean my phone number? You mean type in my phone number, right? I think that's what you're talking about, but I'm not sure. So this is my cell. If you want to send me something, just oh yeah, Flyby is here. Thank you, appreciate it, Flyby. King Null, would you ever make an offer for more than 25% off? Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'll offer 50% off. It's a fucking offer. What are they gonna tell me? No? Who gives a shit? Brett, what do you think is a best looking car that you should not buy? Oh, Mercedes. Mercedes, they are the best looking cars by far. I mean, their cars are the most beautiful, most luxurious, most elegant. I mean, they are very well like designed from you know, from styling perspective. Like Mercedes by far. Like, oh my God, I love how they look, but oh my God, they are unreliable. That's a good question, Brett. Gary G, did you work for Major World? Oh, hell no, absolutely not. But I know that shit dealership. Barry G, I know that fucking dealership. I know them so well because a fucking DA was looking into that shit because they were under investigation from a New York DA or whatever the Queens. Is that New York, right? Mobile device. I'm back then. I'm in the process of buying 2018 GTR, 5,000 miles, garage kept, light tread wear, light brake wear, gray exterior. That's a great fucking color, gray. Black interior. Life is about to change in a few days. $89,000. Ooh, with 5,000 miles. Oh, okay. Mobile device, you need to talk to me. We need to talk details on this car. What trim level are you getting? If you're getting base trim level, do not get it. You need to be getting the highest fucking trim level you can get on a GTR. Why? Because it's gonna have more horsepower. You're buying a performance car, right? Why? It's like buying a C8 base model with 450 horsepower. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know, buy the right fucking Corvette. Buy the Monster. Don't buy the cheapest thing there is. So, you know, if you're gonna, that's just my personal, I guess, opinion. You know, you can buy whatever you want, but if I'm buying a GTR, I'm buying Black Edition, or I mean, I'm not gonna buy Nismo because I mean, the horsepower difference is not that much. I'm not gonna take it to track or whatever. And if I really want to tune my car to you know, 1,000 or more horsepower, I'll just pay somebody, you know, I'll pay somebody $30,000. There's a shop in Texas that does $1,000 tunes for a GTR. No, not 1,000 horsepower tune for a GTR. They'll bring your car to 1,000 horsepower, and I think it costs like $25,000 or $30,000. So it's not that much. Second Life. Before I started listening to you, I was going to trade in my 2012 Nissan Altima for a 2019. Glad I found you. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, bro. Second Life. Just make sure you get out of your Nissan Altima before you need to do a trainee swap. Okay, before the transmission blows up. Number one. Number two. Look up recalls and free transmission replacement on your car, because Nissan is actually offering you, because if you're like below certain amount of miles or year, I'm not sure how it works, but you want to do some research, because you can get you might want to switch your transmission, or you might want to get an extended warranty on your car. or better of all, sell it. Lester Johnson, what's up, dude? Brett, if you had $100,000, would you buy one expensive car or many beater cars? I would definitely not buy. It would kind of be in between. I hate beater cars because I want to get in the car and I want to drive it. I hate cars that constantly break down and shit doesn't work on them. You know, when I used to be super fucking broke, I had a car that, I mean, half the shit didn't work. I mean, nothing. Okay, not nothing. Half of the stuff didn't work on it. So for 100 grand, I would probably buy four, or three nice cars. You can get a really nice muscle car for about 30 grand, 35 grand. You can, and then the other car I would probably buy. I would buy a muscle car, and then I would buy and I would import either NSX, the 2000 or 2001 NSX, or I would import 2000 or 2001 GTR R34. That's what I would do. Lester Johnson, Q60 Red Sport or Kia Stinger? Q60 Red Sport by far, dude. I mean, you're buying a car for performance, right? Then just buy a car that has a lot of horsepower already. You can turn that Q60 Red Sport from 400 horsepower to 500 horsepower pretty damn easy, because it has a turbo, it has a good sized engine, the internals are already forged, so all you have to do is just maybe increase the boost, change the get a better airflow going in, remove the cat, get a straight pipe, and you'll get, it's not going to be very hard to add 100 horsepower to it. Holy Adonis rebuilt, and I can't be bothered, so I will hire you. Holy, that is hilarious. You just do this for me. That is, oh god, that's funny. Kevin P. Wilkinson, are you going to answer the Tesla video question? What business Tesla really into? Is it not cars? What? Kevin, I'm confused about this. What question? Did somebody send me a question that I missed or something? I don't get it, Kevin. Tesla video question. Okay, next. Okay, good job, Mobile. So you're going for premium loaded. Look into Black Edition. How much is the difference performance wise? Horsepower, brakes, transmission. Is it any better on the Black Edition? Because I only know about Black Edition. I don't really know about premium. Dan, do you own RX 350? No, but I would, if I were to buy a SUV, I would definitely go for either RX 350 or Kia Telluride or a Hyundai Palisade. That's what it is. You always say good things about it. Yeah, literally, I just found Lexus RX 350 like a week ago for somebody. Like, Lexus RX 350 is the #1 car that people ask me to find by far. First it's Lexus RX 350, then it's Toyota stuff. So it's either Toyota 4Runners or Toyota Tundras. That's really, Toyota products are what people are really asking me to find. Yeah, all right, mobile device. Make sure you share the car that you got in our Facebook page. I want to see what you got, dude. Second Life. Do rebuild title comes with manufacturer warranty? No. As soon as a car gets into a car accident, manufacturer warranty is gone. How much would you pay for a 2018 Camry ES? I don't know Camry ES. You mean Lexus ES, right? With 36,000 miles. And Mr. Blackham, I don't know how much I would pay, because I'll tell you how much I would pay. I would pay 20% below what dealers are selling it for it. Now the question is, what are they selling it for it? How many dealerships have you contacted, and how much time are you willing to spend? How much effort and are you willing to put in? How many hundreds of calls are you willing to make? Are you willing to send out 100, 150 emails to car dealerships to get this car? That's my question. Daniel Woods, TKU for the info. I don't know what that means. TKU for the info? Team? I don't know what that is. But my phone number is below, so you can always text me if you need something. If you're actually looking to buy a car within next couple of weeks or a couple of months, my phone number is in the chat. My phone number is below the video, so there's no reason why you should get screwed. Absolutely not. Poseidon list. I want to buy an Acura, but the MPG sucks. Well, buy something else. Buy a Lexus. And what do you mean their MPG sucks? I mean, what are you expecting to get? Are you trying to get a non-hybrid and you're expecting a hybrid fuel economy? It's just not going to happen. Lester. It used to be Lester the molester. Yeah, I bet, dude. What you said last time I posted. Uki, Dan, do you own a Lexus or extra? How hard is it to get a great Japanese sports car from Japan? What kind of cars are available? You can get any car from Japan. You just gotta have the money and you gotta have cash. You can't just go get a fucking loan, because the bank is not gonna give you a loan on a car that's in fucking Japan. Number one, you gotta have cash. Number one. Number two, you gotta have connections. You gotta have connections. Over there, you gotta know somebody who is gonna help you with shipping. You gotta have somebody over here who is gonna accept the car and do all that shit. Who is an importer or gonna help you import the car. So I imported a Nissan R32, the Skyline R32. It was pretty easy process, but you gotta have connections. Like without somebody helping you to go through the process, it's very hard, because we live in a very non-communist fucking government structure where, if you want to bring a car from outside, I mean, you're gonna have to go through so many fucking hoops. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's like bringing a tank. I mean, it's very, very, very tricky, So, but thank God I did it once and I kept my connections from Japan, so I can pretty much get anything now. Cobra Commander. Hey, what's up, Dan? I like Acuras. Awesome. Okay. Do all Acuras have the transmission problems, or is there a good reliable SUV or sedan? Here's the thing with Acuras: their transmissions are good unless you're driving an all-wheel drive. Okay, so if you're getting a two-wheel drive Acura, it's not bad, it's decent. But if you're getting an all-wheel drive, then their transmissions are weak. So I would not buy an all-wheel drive Acura. And if you're buying an Acura, test drive a Lexus. See which one you like better. Or if they're the same, then just go with a Lexus. Jobber 24/7. Which states generally have the cheapest used cars? The states with the biggest populations, except from Northeast. So let's go with California. From California all the way to the East Coast. So South states with a lot of populations. Okay, California, Arizona, Texas, Florida, Georgia, wherever there's a lot of cars. Okay, if there's a lot of something, the prices are going to be lower. If there's few of something, the prices are going to be higher. Simple, demand and availability of the product. Kapil Rakit, what do you think about 2016 NX 200T F Sport with 39,000 kilometers for $32,000. Listen, if you're gonna be spending $32,000, add one more thousand, and buy an RX. Why would you buy an NX when you can buy an RX? I just test drove brand new NX and RX, and I am still convinced RX is a better choice. I'd rather spend, you know, a little bit more, but you get so much more. You spend $2,000 or $3,000 more. You know, in your situation, you can even get a nice RX with $32,000 that you have. So it's not even an issue. So either keep the same amount of money, or, you know, add $1,000 or $2,000, and you'll get a so much better car. Buy RX 350. I'm telling you. Just test drive RX 350. I guarantee you that the steering on it, oh my God, it's so fucking amazing. I'm telling you. Like oh my God, it's like unexplainable. I can steer RX like with my fucking pinky. It's so good. It's so good. And then I hopped into NX, again, brand new cars, only a couple of $1,000. Like NX was like 43 and RX was like 47. It's only $4,000 difference. That's not that much, right? But the difference in the ride, in how it handled bumps, how it steered, it was like day and night. And I'm a skinny dude. Like, I am fucking skinny. And I felt like squished in the NX seat. I have no idea, like, how people that don't, that, you know, that weigh over 150 pounds actually drive NX. Like, the seat is so fucking, it's just skinny. It was weird. Like, I never had never, ever, I was sat in a car where it was skinny for me. Ever. And I'm skinny, and I'm like skinny myself. Like, it was ridiculous. AJJ, hi bro, glad to catch up with you today. Thanks, appreciate it. AJJ, if you got any questions, put them in here. Let's answer them. Okay, I know I'm a couple of minutes behind on like 15 minutes behind on your questions, but I'll catch up, I promise. Hi Dan, I need your help ASAP. Okay, Jordan, what do you need here? I'm looking for a 2017 all-wheel drive XT5 Cadillac luxury or premium white tricoat. Okay, listen, I'm pre-qualified till 9/29. You literally have 10 days. Well, yeah, of course you need my help. Yeah, you need my help ASAP, because literally in 9 days, in 9 or 8 days, it depends how it is. You literally in a week, your loan is going to be gone. So my phone number is below this video. Contact me. That's it. You just text me. Jordan, you can text me on my phone, which is below this video in the description, or you can join our Facebook group at 60 Minute Car and contact me there. But yeah, you need me before your loan expires. Holy Adonis, do you think I got a good deal with my 1998 Suburban? Looks like yeah, dude, if you got a good car and it's driving, and and by the time it blows up, you know, by the time you sell this car, the car turns out to be like $100 a month. Well, that's fucking amazing if you paid $100 a month for it, right? Brett, if you're a millionaire and could only have one car, would it be a reliable brand like Toyota or Honda, or would it be a fast sport car? Oh, I would definitely be a luxury SUV. I don't know, I'm kind of old. I'm not very big into sport cars, because owning a sports car is like having who's really hot? Who's a really hot actress? Fuck. I don't know. I can't think of any. I was gonna say, like, you know, nah. I changed my mind. She's like, okay. It would be like having a hot supermodel, but you can't fuck her. When I buy a GTR, or I buy a fucking Chevelle, or I buy a Camaro SS, like a muscle car, yeah, they're gonna be 600-700 horsepower. But every time I get into the car, I'm gonna start it up. It's gonna sound fucking amazing. I can't fuck her. I can only look at her. That's it. Like, what's the point of having a 600 horsepower car if you can't fucking drive it like a 600 horsepower car? And I can drive a 600 horse. You know, I wanna hop on the freeway and just do do 150, just because I can. You know, I want to do 60 in a 30 miles an hour zone because I have a car that can stop like this, because I have brakes that are size of a fucking grill. You know what I mean? Why not? That's my opinion on sports cars. That's why I'm not very big on sports cars. So if I'm gonna be driving and I'm gonna be forced to drive how I don't want to drive, I'm gonna be driving lazy, big ass fucking SUV. You know what I mean? And definitely I would pick a reliable car. Yeah, Brett, you're coming up with all sorts of good fucking questions. You should do interviews with somebody, dude. You'll ask him some good questions. Paul Demore, Dan, should the dealer put the price in writing if you wanna shop around? They keep making excuses not to. Yeah, if you don't have price in writing, you don't have a price at all. Listen, Paul Demore, if you don't have a buyer's order, you have nothing. That's it. You don't know what their dealership fees are. You don't know what the actual taxes you're gonna pay. You don't know what the real price of the car is. You have nothing. You need to come in there, right? If you already came in there once, or you need to call them or email them and tell them, hey, my bank needs to see a buyer's order. Write me out a buyer's order. That's it. You always say that that you are serious about buying a car. You are serious about buying a car. You're just gonna buy the best possible car. It doesn't mean that you're gonna buy any shit deal that that you see. So what is your estimate on the miles Avalon 2013? Okay, it's very easy. 2013, what the car is, let me see. I'll give you. How old is that fucking thing? The car is 6 years old, 72. So it's 72,000 miles. So on a 2013 car, the car should have 72,000 miles. Holy Adonis, what is the better toaster car, Kia Soul or the Scion? I would put them in the same, I keep them the same, to be honest with you. Kia Soul or Scion XB, it's whatever, the same thing to me. Ruslan Hanaferov, hi Dan, I'm interested in getting a Dodge Challenger RT 5.7 in black, green or purple with leather, red or black and sunroof, about 2016 and much. How much do you think I should be asking? 20% below the price. Let's say you should be asking for 20% below or below whatever they're selling the car for. So if they're selling the car for $10,000, you should be asking for $8,000. Dean Toronto, hey Dan, love your video, love the letter to Tesla and Musk. You inspired me to buy the whole family Teslas. Yeah, dude, it's Musk is great marketer, and Tesla is a pet rock, of the 2000s. For those of you that don't know what a pet rock is, Google what a pet rock is. Okay, Tesla is like the fucking Yeezys or whatever, the expensive shoe, those expensive fucking shoes, right? It's just a fucking pair of shoes. It's nothing fucking special, right? It's just overpriced pair of shoes. Tesla's is just overpriced, unnecessary electric cars. Well, my better question is, what the fuck are we gonna do when all these millions of cars? What are we gonna do with all their giant poisonous batteries? What are we gonna do with them? Dig them into the ground? Recycle them? For now, we have no way to recycle them. We still don't. Just because we're working on it, it doesn't mean we have a solution. Okay, we're working on a lot of stuff. It doesn't mean we have a solution. When somebody says, "Oh, we're working on ways to figure out how we're going to recycle these batteries," okay, congratulations, keep on working. But maybe we should not keep making these poisonous fucking batteries before we have a solution on how we're going to recycle them. Would that be a good fucking solution? Poseidon list. I'm stuck with my lease for another year. When when should I start looking for my car to buy a car? A month or 2 months before your lease is over. But Poseidon, the best thing you can do is, if you like the car that you have, you should buy it out. That's the best thing you can do. The cheapest car you can buy is somebody else's lease. Guys, let's smash that like button. Show the YouTube that we love Dan's channel. Thank you, Flyby. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for sharing my videos on Facebook and stuff like that. Daniel Woods, TKU just watched it. TKU, I just watched the TK. Yeah, Daniel Woods. What the fuck is TK? Thank you. I just watched the vid. Thank you. That's what it is. Thank you. Okay, cool. Okay, where are we at here? Dan, I know you say Ultimate transmissions are bad. Yes, I do say that. Are all the other Nissans are the same situations? Yes, I would stay away from just Nissans at all, unless you're buying the Nissan GTR, because it has completely different transmission. Second Life, my Nissan Altima at 138,000 miles. Yeah. Okay, so you know about the recall and the warranty extension. Tom, the Subaru has fixed their gasket problems. The gasket was not the problem. The Boxer engine was the problem. Tom, in my humble, unbiased opinion, I don't think Subaru fixed their problem. And here is why I don't think I can prove, or you can prove, that they fixed their problem. They said, oh, we have a different gasket, but the cars haven't had enough miles. And when I'll change my mind about Subaru, let's say in 2025, when cars from 2018 that have 120,000 miles, and majority of them didn't need to do an expensive head gasket replacement job, then I'll change my mind. Before that, I'm sticking with my opinion that I wouldn't buy a Subaru just yet. Okay, let's do this. If in 2025, in 5 years, okay, we can see by proof that we can see that those cars on the roads, those Subarus, that we're not having a huge head gasket replacement issues at 60, 70, and 80, and 90, and 120,000 miles. Okay, I changed my mind. I'll delete that video. But until then, I'm going to keep that video up. Brett, what do you think is the best way to get a car wash? I've heard that the ones with mops scratch your car, while power washing can also damage. The best way, to be honest with you, is the foam. So foam with a power wash. Well, not power wash, but like the pressure. It's not pressure. It's not a pressure washer, because that shit is just gonna like destroy the paint. I mean, it'll destroy your car completely. That's not what it's made for. It's pressure washing, or whatever the hell it's called. That's the best way. And then yes, you can use a rag. Or typically what I do is I use a hand. Here's why I use a hand so foam, then you wash the foam off, and then I just use a hand. I use my hand to wash a car instead of a cloth, right? Because think about this. Here goes my hand. Here's the sand, right? what happens? And then I put and then I stream water right after this. So the sand that I just lifted up with my hand, it gets washed off. What if I'm using a rag? Then that sand gets stuck in the rag, it's not getting washed off, and I am dragging all this microscopic sand across the car. That's why the best way to me, I'm not a car wash expert, I'm not a car detailer, but I'm not a huge fan of using rags. I'll use rags on my 2010 Lexus, no problem. But if I have a really nice car that I actually care about, like a nice car, I wouldn't use rags on it. Foam, water, and hands. Yes, you can use some kind of rag, but you will have to rinse it out often. Or you can use those leather things. It's not a microfiber, it's like one of those leather deals. Then why is all-wheel drive transmission so bad? Lester Johnson, all-wheel drive transmission is not bad. It's just bad on Acura because they make it bad. All-wheel drive transmission on Toyota, perfectly fine. All-wheel drive transmissions on Hyundai, Kia, Honda, Mazda, Ford, Chevy, they're fine. But on Acura, they seem to be fucking up all the time. So I think they make it purposefully bad. Tesla question you asked was, what does Tesla sell that makes them money? Just curious what the answer. Oh, okay. This is not going to make sense to anybody probably besides Kevin P. Wilkinson. Tesla sells an idea. That's it. They sell an idea. They sell just like Yeezys. You don't buy a sneaker with Yeezys. You buy a status symbol. When you buy a Rolex watch, what do you buy? You don't buy a watch. You buy a status symbol, right? Just like Mercedes. Mercedes doesn't sell cars. Mercedes sells status symbol. Does that make sense? It's because I know quite a bit about marketing because I'm a kind of nerd in it, and that's what I like to study. Tesla sells an idea, and they sell. Whenever somebody buys a Tesla, they fall into one of two different categories. Either they think, oh my God, I have the coolest most technologically advanced car. Or they think, oh my God, I'm doing so much good for Earth. I deserve a froyo. And really they're not doing that much good for Earth because many times over and over, scientists from different countries, proven that buying an electric car does not save environment. It doesn't do, like, it's the same. Oh, Charlize Theron, yes. Yeah, here's a weird thing. Jordan Albright, this is weird. Like, all the hot movie stars, they're like in their freaking 40s and 50s. It's not like it's just whoever comes to my mind. Like, they're all hella fucking old. Like, what's the Brad Pitt's name? Jolene or something, whatever her name is. I forget her name, right? She's like 50 fucking years old. Who are the really hot, TV actresses that are young? I have hard time thinking of any, but here's my criteria for an actress being hot. She has to be hot without makeup also, right? So Jolene Jolie, she used to be hot without makeup also, right? So that's my thing. Like, you can't just be good looking after they put 3 pounds of fucking makeup on you. Juan Catalina, hi Dan, I love your videos. You're number one. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I wouldn't say I'm number one, but appreciate the love. Kate Upton. I mean, again, she's 40 something years old. Like, who do we have that's like super hot and that's like, let's go below 30. Let's go under 30. Okay, let's do that. Your videos plus all other videos I have watched buying a car made me stronger and bigger. Uh, Lester, thanks, man. Appreciate it. The other videos are for salesmen um, who also educated me because of you. Thank you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Lester. Appreciate the support. King Null, love your show. In your experience, when a PPI turns up a problem, do you dump the deal or fix it yourself and reduce the price? It depends on you, King Null. You did the pre-purchase inspection, PPI. There's $1,000 issue that needs to be fixed. So you tell the dealership, I buy this car if you lower the price by $1,000, or if you fix this this issue that's $1,000. Typically, it's gonna cost them $300 to fix what it costs you $1,000 to fix. So it's actually better for them to fix it and you sell the car. Make sense? Juan Catalina. My dream car is a 2011 Ford Mustang GT500. I actually love GT500. I just like the ones from 60s. That, you know, the Leonore model. Too Fast 23. What's up, dude? 2018 370Z should be supercharged or single turbo it. Oh, single turbo by far. Here's my I like superchargers, but with single turbo you have an option. You have an option of actually getting decent fuel economy. Because if you have a turbo and you're not flooring it all the fucking time, you will actually have decent fuel economy. It's not going to be, you know, in low teens, okay? With a supercharger, because the air is getting sucked in like a lot all the time, because you have no control over it, unless you can make, unless you know, you're gonna switch, you know, the you know, the pressure, the boost on a supercharger, not the boost but the amount of air that it's gonna intake, unless you're gonna, you know, customize it so you can literally have a button where you can have more air or less air, more fuel, less fuel, then I would go with the turbocharger for sure. And the nice thing about turbocharger, again, you can change the boost. You can have low boost or for everyday driving. But let's say you wanna, you know, you wanna race, or you're gonna go to track, or you wanna have fun weekend, right? You can turn up the boost. So 6 days a week, you're driving, you know, semi decent fuel economy, and then on the weekend you can have you can get your 9 miles per gallon. Kathy Green, hello. I'm looking to buy a used SUV. Which one is more reliable to buy? Kathy, it's this is what you gotta buy. Okay, Hyundai, Kia, Toyota, Honda, Mazda. That's what I would buy. Lester, I'm here to let you know that 60-minute car helped me is helping you not to get fucked when you're buying a car. Dude, thanks, Lester. I appreciate the support, buddy. Digital FTO. Hey, Dan. What's up, man? What's going on, dude? I made a new email address and a phone number to reach out to some dealers. Good job. I got hit with 50 emails in one day. One of them sent me a link by accident. Airstrike marketing. I have no idea what airstrike marketing is. I have no idea what it is, dude. So I fucked up their back end profile for me and had some fun. Emails. Yeah, dude. What the hell is airstrike marketing, dude? I don't know what that is. Hey, is there Um, I'm Karen. Hey, is there always a way to lower the price of a vehicle? What if they won't budge? If they don't budge, just go to a different dealerships. That's why I tell people contact 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 150 dealers. You're not buying a Batmobile, okay? You're not buying Ferrari 250 GTO $45 million collector's item. You're buying a fucking Honda Civic. You're buying a fucking Toyota. You're buying a Ford. There's hundreds of thousands of these in the configurations that you want. So if this dealership tells you no, tell them to go fuck themselves and buy from somebody else. Jobber 24/7. Do you believe certain dealers may actually advertise close to their lowest price online for used cars, especially to get people into the doors? Yes. Some of them do advertise low price, but that's very rare. That is very, very rare. Sometimes you will be able to find, a low price. But here's my thing: when a dealership is advertising a car, they know every single car that's being sold within 500-mile radius. So whenever they put their Honda Civic for $13,000, they know where they're at. They know how close they are. So if everybody is selling it for, 13.3, and they put in their car for 13, okay, they're $300 below. They're not gonna sell their car for. They're not gonna put in their initial offer at 11. Make sense? Juan Catalina, the best way to wash your car is with microfiber towel by hand with quality car wash soap. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Holy Adonis, would you still get a PPI on a Toyota with only 50,000 miles? Yes, 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 yes. Here's what I would be looking at. I will make sure, was the car in accident, yes or no? How's the transmission? How's the suspension? How's the interior? Listen, I would definitely do it, even with 50,000 miles. The only way I don't do a pre-purchase inspection is if it has like below 40,000 miles, and use 3-bucket system. Oh, 3-bucket system for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. So you use one water for, for one part of the car. You use another water and a different rag completely. So you'll have rags for wheels. You have rags for, plastics. And then you have rags for everything else. And when I say plastics, I mean like plastics like bumpers and below bumpers and wheel arches where it's really dirty, Lester Johnson, Nissan is Infiniti. Yes, I'm not a huge fan of Infiniti, but I think they're doing better than Nissan. Lester, what is your opinion on the best tasting beer you ever had? I actually don't drink alcohol at all. I don't take any pills at all. I don't smoke at all, anything. So I don't do anything that makes me weak. If far as or I don't do anything that prohibits me from thinking straight and think, that makes me think not straight. I wouldn't put anything into my body that would take over over my clear thinking. That's just my personal weird thing that I have. Yeah, Tom. I mean, if you like Subarus, then I mean, sure, go for it. You know what I mean? Balls the unknown. Dan, what year is best to buy for a 987 Cayman? And what's the best current electric vehicle? Will any vehicles made nowadays last 10 years. Yeah, yeah, electric vehicles will last 10 years. My problem with electric vehicles is not their reliability. Electric vehicles are actually more reliable than than combustion engine vehicles, because they have less moving parts. But I would still not buy one, because I mean, actually, I would. The only electric vehicle that there's actually two of them. There's a really nice SUV that's coming out with like 600. It's like a $60,000 SUV, but it has like 600 mile range. So I really like that one. I forgot what it's called. I did a video on them. But I would buy it not because I'm gonna save the planet. Okay, electric vehicles don't save the fucking planet. That's a bunch of lies. That's bullshit. It's just because it looks really nice, and it has 800 horsepower. Yeah, $60,000 fucking truck and the SUV that has 800 horsepower that's gonna fucking smoke Ferraris. That's something I might be interested in. And it has 600-mile range, so that's kind of cool. And Tesla, the two-door Tesla, whatever it's gonna be called, the two-door Tesla. That thing is fucking disgusting. I mean, it's gonna be fast. It's gonna be stupid fast. Okay, what is your question about Cayman? Dude, unless you're a mechanic or unless you have a lot of money, I would not buy a fucking Cayman. You're gonna need $500 a month on repairs on a Cayman. So I would not buy a Cayman at all, unless you have a lot of money. And if you do have a lot of money, then it doesn't matter which year, because you have a lot of money. George, not silly. Holy Adonis, people need to stop saying Japanese cars are the most reliable, because it lets Subaru, Nissan, and Mazda ride on the population. Yeah, I agree. Only half I would say the really reliable Japanese cars are Toyota and Honda. They're the most reliable. I mean, obviously Lexus in there. Juan Catalina, I'm into detailing. That's how I know. Okay, gotcha. So you're actually a professional detailer. That makes sense. Ruslan Hanaferov. Hi Dan. So follow up on a previous question on a 2016 Challenger 5.7. I got the part about 20%. Okay, now what do you think is the best price range for that so far? I also texted you about it. Okay, if you texted me, I'm gonna reply. It's just, dude, I don't know. Like, how can I know what is the best price without going out and negotiating and fighting for the best price? It's like asking me, Dan, who would you pick? Who do you think is the best quarterback in NFL? But you have no information about their plays, about their numbers, about about their physical performance. Well, how can I tell if I don't know anything? I don't know what these cars sell for off the top of my head. I don't have Google connected to my to my brain directly, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately. Lester Johnson. So on my Q60, should I get all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive? I live in Michigan, dude. Buy all-wheel drive. And if you're gonna be buying Q60, spend a couple of $1,000s more and buy Q60 Red Sport 400. That's just my personal, unbiased, humble opinion. Jordan Albright. Dan, is all-wheel drive on an XT5? Yeah, it's pretty decent. If you want to buy all-wheel drive, go for it. Brett, what do you think about teenagers cutting the mufflers and putting cherry bombs in their Honda Civics? I don't even blame the teenagers. It's their fucking parents. I never blame teenagers. I never blame kids for like 9. I mean, you have to do something really fucked up for me to blame you. Okay, it's the parents that fuck the shit up. I mean, if your kid is cutting off the muffler and putting in a cherry bomb, I'm not even blaming them. I actually feel sorry for them because they grew up with some like parents who were not even there, just absent fucking parents. By the way, Dan, I live in Delaware. Awesome, dude. Rick Martin, yo, Dan, can you show us what's in Tesla's box that makes Tesla money again? Okay, it's marketing. Rick, it's marketing. It's marketing, marketing, marketing. That's it. It's just marketing. The only reason that Tesla stays afloat is because of their marketing and their hype. They're not making money. People are not lining up to buy their products. So how are they alive? They are alive because they're playing a game, and it's called stock market game. You have people over here who are putting in insane amount, just billions and billions and billions of dollars. Okay, well, hundreds of millions, not billions. Hundreds of millions into stocks, right? They're giving into Tesla. They're just giving, there you go, there you go. And on this side, you have Tesla that's hemorrhaging money like no other. I mean, they are losing money. I don't know when they're going to be profitable. And I mean, at some point they're going to be profitable, but God knows they're not making money. So the only reason that Tesla is still alive is because of phenomenal, just absolutely amazing, godlike Elon's marketing. That's it. He's marketing the shit out of that company. Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence. Let me Google that. Yeah, she looks pretty decent. Brett, Leonardo DiCaprio is pretty hot. Oh God, you are hilarious, dude. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Jobber, do you prefer Carfax or AutoCheck? Carfax just because it's easier to read. Yeah, Carfax just because it's easier to read. AutoCheck is hella fucking confusing. But by the way, for those of you that join our course at 60minutecar.com, Carfaxes are $5, and I don't even make money from it. I don't even own that website. Do you have PayPal that I can donate? Yes, Lester. Let me put in my my PayPal. Let me see here. My PayPal should be let me see here. I thought I do have an actual PayPal link in the description. Do I not? Yeah, let me there you go. Dude, thanks for the donation. Appreciate it. Alex, you think Gary Busey is better than DiCaprio, huh? Okay. Damn good advice. What do you think about twin turbos instead of single? Twin turbos and single turbos, it's a different setup for different performance. What are you going to be doing? Are you going to be... The difference between single turbo and a twin turbo is how soon on the RPM do you want your power. Make sense? If you want your power sooner, then you want twin turbo. If you want power later, then you want a big ass single turbo. That's again my humble, unbiased, unexpert, opinion. So it's kind of up to you. I would, I like to have power early. I want power at 2,500 RPMs. I I don't want to be I don't want to be waiting until it hits like 6,000, 5,000, and I consistently have to be in low gear, sounding hella loud. I don't want to be that. I want to be in third, fourth gear. I punch it and the power is there. That's how I want it. That's just how I like my, if I'm going to go for a power setup, that's how I want it. 2,700 RPMs, I want power right there. Dan, good advice. Okay. Carfax does not report all of the auctions that the car has gone through. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'm going to have to look into AutoCheck then. Listen, Juan Catalina. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some research. Carfax versus AutoCheck. That's a good idea. Carfax. I'm just gonna put this in the notes versus AutoCheck. We're gonna see what the differences are. Okay. King Gino, Dan, I'm 100% buying a new car next week. The only question I have, is it better to go to the dealership midweek, like Tuesday, or go on a Saturday? Oh boy, King Gino, you need my help, bad. The fact that you are even thinking about going to a car dealership tells me that you need my help. Don't go to a car dealership at all. You contact 100 dealerships by phone or email and see who gives you the price from your fucking chair with a milk and a sandwich in your hand. That's it. Don't be going to a car dealership. I can contact more cars from this fucking chair. I can contact more dealers from this chair than you care by driving around, because I'm calling. And guess what I'm doing? I'm chilling here while I'm calling. If I don't like somebody, I hang up. Dial the next phone. Rivian, King Null. That's what I'm Rivian. So that's probably one of the only electric cars that I would buy would be a Rivian SUV. 800 horsepower, 600-mile range, 0 to 60, 2.9 seconds. That's Ferrari, Lamborghini fucking speeds. 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. That's insane. Yeah, Lester, thanks for thanks, appreciate it. Guys, whenever you donate money through PayPal links, all that shit goes to paying employees and buying equipment. Like, I just need to buy a $120 microphone, another microphone, because I want to do an interview with an insurance broker, right? Well, I only have microphone for me, so I need to buy another microphone. That shit is like $120 fucking dollars. Yes, Rivian RS1, dude. I'm telling you, if I had 60 grand, if I'm buying a fancy car, brand new, I would probably buy that one. And I don't even give a fuck about the earth. Fuck that shit. Take my fucking poisonous ass battery 10 years later. I'm driving just a crazy ass SUV. And just putting shame to all the Ferraris and Lambos. Hey Dan, what would the average savings be on your service on a $40,000 car? Like, it depends on the car, because I don't know what your car is. Like, I just found 3 trucks. There was a Dodge. I was at 19% off the sticker. There was a Toyota Tundra. We got 21% off a sticker. And then we got, what was it, a GMC Denali. We got 20% off the sticker. So it depends what the car is. If you're buying a Porsche, it's going to be different. If you're buying a brand new car that just came out, again, it's going to be different. Like, if you think you can save 20% on a C8, dude, you're dreaming. It's not gonna happen. If you think you're gonna save 20% on a new Supra, not gonna happen. Fuck, on any Supra, it's not gonna happen, right? What else? If you think you're gonna save 20% on a new Kia Telluride, not gonna happen. If you think you're gonna save 20% on a new Honda Palisade, not gonna happen, because all these cars are brand new fucking releases, and dealerships are selling for $5, $10, $15, $20,000 over the sticker price. So it depends on the car. I don't know, Caesar Hulk, I have no idea what car you're talking about, but I aim for 20%. Listen, Caesar, it's not, money is not, if you're just trying to use me for money, that's awesome. I understand. Saving money is awesome. That's what I'm here for. But think about how much time you're gonna save. The fact that you're not gonna have to haggle with a single fucking dealership, that you're not gonna have to call a single fucking dealership, that I'm gonna do a week of fucking work for you, like, is that ain't worth anything to you? So think about how much time that you're gonna save. Can you imagine you come home and you fuck around and you just do whatever you want, instead of you come home, you don't take a shower, you don't fucking eat, you hop to your computer and you're like a fucking monkey on a computer for next 2 weeks negotiating over email and calling a bunch of dealerships. Can you imagine sitting on a lunch break and eating lunch instead of trying to eat lunch while you're trying to call a bunch of fucking dealerships, right? Yo, flyby, what kind of car do you have twin turbos on? What do you have? BT. There was a Yahoo story on Tesla. I posted your vid all over. Dude, BT, fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Guys, whoever is sharing my videos like on Facebook, on what is it called? I forgot the other one, but just wherever you share my videos, like, thank you so much. Because the reason that, you know, my channel grows is because you share my videos. It's not because YouTube is putting my shit on the front page. It's not because my YouTube is recommending my bullshit all over the place. YouTube isn't, like, they're not doing anything. I'm surprised I still haven't been fucking kicked off. Like, I'm so surprised. A year, like, I've been doing this for a year. It's been over a year, literally just 2 weeks ago. I am surprised I haven't been banned because I'm talking shit on all these fucking dealers and car manufacturers that pay millions of dollars in the advertisement to YouTube. Alfred Gomez, what are your thoughts on Carvana? I'm gonna do more research on it. I hated it. Now I think they're changing their mind, but I'm gonna make a video about it. Then, what if someone enjoys getting fucked? Would you recommend them to walk into dealership right away? If you enjoy getting fucked, I hope you're getting fucked by someone who is really fucking fine. All right. If you're getting fucked by a hairy 50-year-old guy, then I would rethink that proposition. But if you're getting fucked by, you know, by Jennifer Lopez, then I mean, more power to you. How about pizza in your hand? I don't know what that's all about. What's the best vehicle to get under $19,000? Lexus. Ronald Louis, the best vehicle to get under 19 grand is Lexus by far. Oh, dude, you got a Raptor. Oh, dude. Yeah, what are you getting? When it's in boost, are you getting at least double digits? The Kia Forte is the best. Yeah, Kia Forte is nice. Honda is good also. Yeah, I would skip the Nissan, to be honest with you. Not going to save 20% on Kia Stinger yet either, too soon. Yeah. I don't know about Kia Stingers. Are people really lining up to buy Kia Stingers? Are Kia Stingers actually selling like hotcakes? I don't know if they are. Um, I can't wait to see next year 2020 and the new Ram Rebel TRX with the Hellcat engine. Yeah, I mean that's gonna be interesting. I mean, so pretty much Rebel is gonna be competing with the Raptor. Okay, thanks, Dan. I was thinking on Toyota 4Runner, and yes, you would save me huge margin. Yeah, dude. If listen, Caesar Hall, somebody else just texted me about a Toyota 4Runner literally 2 days ago. Guys, fuck, my battery is about to go out. Can you guys hear me? All right, guys. Shit, I'm gonna have to wrap up this stream literally right now because I can see that my microphone battery is about to go out. Okay, guys, if you have questions about buying a car in next 2 or 3 weeks or a month, text me. My phone number is below the video. Everybody that tuned in, thank you very much. If you're looking to buy a car in next 2 or 3 months, join our Facebook group. There's just not me. There's other knowledgeable people there. There's people there that went through the system and they'll tell you exactly what to do. All right? Thank you for everybody who is tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Flyby, thanks for coming in. Everybody that's OGs, everybody that's been on the stream for a super long time. Just thank you so much for all the support and love. My name is Dan Strong. I'm signing out and I'll see you in the next video.